You know, one of the things that I've become impressed with over the years is the team that you've got put together at Sweat is actually going back and suggesting to the company that they put certain things on the policy. For instance, I'm curious about the employment practices liability that would be attached to this. Does it address special features for attorneys?
Yeah, it sure does. You know, one of the biggest exposures, and you know, as I alluded to prior, I did underwrite employment practices liability specifically for lawyers' offices for a certain number of years before I started brokering it. And a common trend that we saw where claims were happening was failure to make partner. Okay, there's a lot of employment practices liability policies that specifically exclude this exposure, and so it's very important to address it when you're placing employment practices liability policy for lawyers. Some other risk exposures that we saw, frequency and severity of claims, were sexual harassment, particularly from those employees that worked under the partners and practicing attorneys in a firm, from the staff, if you will. And there's third-party exposure. If an attorney's office chooses not to represent a particular client, that particular client can allege that they weren't being represented because of their age or their race, or their sex, things of that nature. Some of these claims can be potentially devastating to a law firm. I've seen limit losses in the millions that occur. Only takes one loss.